Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm in B&M at the moment and I'm definitely not trying to buy these right now, but I've just noticed there's some different versions of this because I've got this at home and I really like it. It's very sweet. It's a tea drink that's an instant one that you put powder in and add hot water. It looks like they've got a dirty chai latte. What's that? I don't want dirt in my tea. And a vanilla chai latte as well. That's £3.50. That's £2.99. I'm actually in here because I want some Vimto. We've nearly run out. While I'm here, I'm going to grab some noodles. You know, I never come in purposefully for noodles because we can live without them. But whenever I'm here, I think, right, well, I might as well pick some up. They are 3 for £1.20, so I'm going to get 6. Ooh, those were tightly jammed in. And we'll get some chicken flavour as well. Oh, that's curry. Oh, that'll do. 1 curry, 1 chicken. I'm looking for caster sugar because at the moment I'm doing a lot of making apple pies from my boyfriend's apple tree apples. They're Bramleys. They've got icing sugar. I had a bit of a baking cupboard clear out the other day and got rid of a lot of flour that's out of date. And I've noticed there's a lot of icing sugar, opened icing sugar packets in there. So I'm wondering if I should just use that weight for weight instead of caster sugar just to use it up. I don't know. They do have caster sugar. It's over here. Pure cane caster sugar, £1. Cane granulated sugar. No, but it's caster I want, isn't it? Should I just grab some? Yeah, let's just get it just in case the other stuff really doesn't work. I don't see why it wouldn't though. I think it should work fine. Hey, look at these coconut rings. They're only 39p packet. The Hill brand. Look, I remember what they taste like. I've had them before, but not for many years. Or you can buy 3 for £1. Oh, speaking of Hill, these are 39p or 3 for £1 as well. Those are the Hill brand. It says chocolate creams. I would call these bourbon creams. I think they're the same thing, basically. It says they're vegan, well, the normal bourbon creams are as well. I'm going to get myself an enormous Vimto. It's £3.49 for one of those. Is it going to come out one-handed? Or will I have to put the camera down? The foot is getting in on the action here. There we are. Ugh. It's always awkward to get out that one. Now, while I'm in this section, it's coming up to the weekend and I'm going to buy myself some beer, which is going to be this Madry. It's £5.50 for 4 cans. That's 4.6% alcohol. For those that are interested in that. It's nice and quiet in here today. I'm normally fighting with the copyright music, you know. Oh, this is what I'm after. Well, not the toxic waste. Oh, no. But these, the Chupa Chubs or Chupa Chups, whatever they're called. £1.10. I love them. While I'm in here, I'll get 2. Those are freeze pops. Hello, is now the next day. In fact, it's the next evening. It's about 8:30 in Tesco. It's £1 for these with a club card. I have just used up most of the rest of the vegetables that I have in my house. I'm short of almost everything. I've just used up my last aubergine. So let's get another one. That's 95p. I'm going to be home for about 3 days worth of meals and then I'm gallivanting for a couple of days, so I don't want to be taking lots of fresh produce home with me today. I'm in a funny interim period in life at the moment. I've still got an adult offspring living at home, but sometimes she feeds herself, sometimes she's going out with no notice, and I never know sort of in advance how many meals I'm going to be feeding her, so I'm kind of buying stuff on the off chance really that we're going to be eating together. I've got a couple of peppers left. I think I might just buy this one green one, 65p. I've got plenty of fruit, so I don't need any of that. I've just been given the ready-to-eat avocados a prod. Oh, only gently, just an experimental one, not a damaging one, but they were as hard as rocks, so I decided not to get those. I'm looking for courgettes. Oh, here they are, look. £2.78 for a kilogram. Let's get this nice big one here. No, that's not a lot in the way of veg, is it? Oh, let's get something else. Maybe some green beans or something. Pak choy. We like pak choy actually. It's a bit pricey though. It's not the cheapest green veg on the shelf. Asparagus, oh, lovely. £1.65 a bunch. Oh, here we go. Green beans. 85p. I think I'll grab some of this yummy fish. It's these skinless and boneless smoked bassa fillets. They're a really good price, like compared to salmon or anything. £1.95. And you've got 2 really decent sized fillets there. I want some of the Tesco's own butter pack spreadables, just like Lurpak, I think. I can't taste the difference. Somebody did say in the comments that they could tell the difference. Are you one of these people? I don't know. But they're £2.18 anyway. Now, while I'm in this section, there is something else I want, which is yummy puff pastry. We've got an apple tree. Well, it's not mine, it's my boyfriend's, but it's producing mountains of Bramley apples at the moment. So we are getting through a lot of apple pies. Halloumi! I had to get some of this from Iceland the other day. It was a lot more expensive. It was nearly £3, but this is £2.9. I'm going to grab 2 while I'm in here because it's a better price than going more locally. I made a delicious curry with some halloumi in yesterday. Or was it day before yesterday? Day before yesterday. Very nice. That's what I tend to put it in, although I will cook other things with it as well. Now, speaking of cheese, I want some sliced cheese. I've been having the ready grated stuff. Oh, so convenient. I do like it. I've got a bit left of that at the moment. So I'm going to get some sliced cheese. I will get... Oh, is the Mexicana in the offer? It is, isn't it? It's 2 for £4.50. So I'm going to get some Mexicana, which I absolutely love. Although I must admit, it ends up just getting eaten on its own, like a snack, rather than going in sandwiches, which isn't really what I intend it for, but I can't always resist that late at night. Now, I think I'll go for some Edam, I think. Yep, there we go. 10 Edam slices. I'm reversing back towards the tortellini. I never remember to put it on my list, but whenever I see it, I'm like, oh yeah. A firm favourite with my daughter, so I'll get some of that. She'll either cook that and have it on her own, or we'll have it together if I'm cooking. It doesn't matter to me really which way round that is. Ooh, they have these. I need to take some packed tea type things with me the next 2 nights. I'm not that keen on the Bombay potato and spinach, although it's my friend Mick's absolute favourite of them all. I prefer the creamy garlic mushroom. So I'm just going to grab 2 of those. They're not the cheapest. They're £2.25 each. But that's a very convenient and easy packed tea for me to just throw in my bag when I'm off to work. I'd like to buy some lime pickle, and because I don't buy it very often, because a jar lasts so long, I can never remember what section it's in. I've got Branston pickle, look, great big jar there, £3. Piccalilli, I haven't had that for years, but I used to like that when I was a child. Is Piccalilli a British thing? Is Branston pickle a British thing? It could be. I'm feeling like it could be around here somewhere. We got sun-dried tomatoes there, capers, antipasti artichokes. It's making me salivate looking at those because they're ever so intensely tasty, aren't they? Moussaka sauce, whatever that is. Tomato and feta sauce. The real Greek. Ooh. Is that like a ready meal type thing? I haven't seen that before. Chickpea salad, lentil salad. Oh, interesting. I wonder what they're like. Yeah, it's ready made. Apparently you just microwave it to heat it up. Ready meal. And I suppose you'd want some rice with it or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, looks nice. Oops. Oh, they've got the teeny tiny soup pastas here. I love these. I've got plenty in the cupboard, but these are 85p there. That's 250 grams. Right, am I going to find lime pickle here? We got things like coconut milk. This looks more Chinese or Asian maybe. Japanese. Thai. I do want some basmati. It's $1.79. I used up all my rice apart from a little bit yesterday. No, day before yesterday. They've got some more sort of long life ready cooked microwavable things here. Green lentils, high in protein, perfectly cooked so it's ready to eat hot or cold. I suppose that's something you could take camping, isn't it? £1.45 for those. Spanish style grains. What's this one here? Seasoned mixed grains. Quinoa and bulgur wheat. Lovely. I still haven't found my lime pickle, but I feel like I'm getting closer. Ooh, I saw some Peacocks branding. Here we are, £2.50. That's the medium, that'll do. Lovely. I'm a bit weird. I like this with macaroni cheese, and I don't think that's what you're meant to have it with. I think it's supposed to go with curries and things. I love it with mashed potato as well. I'm in the bakery section and I'm looking for potato cakes. Will they have them? Because they do sell out, don't they? Coming to the sort of section. There's crumpets. Oh, one packet left. That will do nicely. There's £1 for those. 0 alcohol beer for my evenings. It's £4.69. for the Heineken. €0. Now, apparently it's on an Aldi price match, so I wonder if that's come down in price. I've got a feeling it might be a bit cheaper than I have paid in the past. Oh, I feel like we need to get some more fish fingers, because I literally went to Iceland recently and just bought a packet of those delicious battered ones. Oh, they're so good. Where are they? Are they in here? The fish and chip shop style, that's the one we love. Oh, here they are, £2.10. They were £2 in Iceland, but they were on like one of these mega multi-buy offers. We had to buy a lot of things. But I didn't get that. Anyway, that can go in our freezer. Oh, I wanted to try the battered cod, didn't I? Oh, that's them. Hang on a minute. Battered fish fingers. £2.50. Why is that so big when there's still only 6? Are they bigger? Extra large? Well, yeah, go on then. We'll give them a go, but I'll get those little ones as well, because they're quite nice in a roll, a nice buttered roll, to be honest. Ah, the mushroom stroganoff is there. I was looking for that last time, I couldn't find it. It's £1.95, a delicious vegetarian meal for one. And of course, my old favourite, mac and cheese, 99p. We're really low on frozen veg. These are £1.15 for these. Growers Harvest. Looks like the frozen broad beans are on a bit of a club card offer, £1.40 at the moment, down from £1.85. Baby broad beans, full of protein, iron I don't doubt, and some fibre. I was rather hoping for some frozen mushrooms, but I haven't seen any. I think they might be sold out at the moment. They've got the mixed peppers there. Those are 99p a bag. Yeah, I think the shelf is bare. It says there, sliced mushrooms 99p, but they're sold out. Oh well, never mind. I'm looking for a nice small packet of loo roll that I can just take home easily in the trolley today. Ooh, £1.35 for those. That's all right, isn't it? That's on an Aldi price match. I need a box of tissues for my cellar, which is where I do quite a lot of work actually, my flute practicing. So that's 80p for one of those. I went to get one today and they were all gone. And then later in the week, I popped to Peacocks because I noticed there was a sale on, and I got this rather fetching hat. I had a good old browse. There were loads of them reduced. Mine was £2, right down from £8. I had a good look, but the only one I really liked was that black one that you saw me wearing. I'll do a proper show and tell later in this video at home. I also picked up some of these baubles, £1.25. I went and had a look on the shelf of the new stock in, and they're actually retailing at £3, so I made a good saving. Hello, it's a couple of days later now. And do you know what? I've come to ASDA, I've come straight to the reduced to clear section, and it's absolutely full of stuff. So I'm going to have a quick rummage and then I'll show you what I picked up. Well, can you believe it? I really didn't end up with very much because most of it was still really expensive or stuff I didn't want. But anyway, this is 60p. It's broccoli and cauliflower, pointed around the wrong way, florets. Was £1.37, now 60p, so that's just really convenient for throwing in a pan, isn't it? I got this tender and crisp mange tout. You get all the descriptions on the title, don't you, in Asda? That was 55p, down from 78. And last of all, from that section, I picked up these little baby plum tomatoes. I find the plum tomatoes so much tastier than the normal ones. They would have been 90p and now 55. There they are. They did have mushrooms, but they were only reduced by 10p, so I'd rather just get the ones I normally get. Speaking of which, here they are, look, and these are £1.06 at the moment. I've still got a couple left of the others, but they're going down fast. Let's try this one instead. There's a lot in there. I think I'm going to do the same thing, turn the camera off and have a careful look through and see if there's anything immoable in here. Well, not really, no, nothing really for me. And there was a lot of meaty things and things I wouldn't normally have. What about this bakery section then? Anything here that I would get? Brioche loaf, sounds lovely. Still £2.34 though. Bagels, now that's something we would eat in our household. £1.03. Well, how much are they normally? £1.47. Well, thing is, I do want to get a nice loaf of bread, and I think it's going to be too much with bagels as well, and I think there'll be wastage, so I'm not going to get those. Ooh, look, 34p for those ones, the wholemeal ones. I don't get on with wholemeal, but that seems like a good price. I don't need loads and loads in this bit, but I've come to the herbs and spices section because I'm looking for some cinnamon. I want Asda's own brand because I know it's going to be cheaper. It's normally in alphabetical order, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, here it is. Cinnamon. I think it's £1. I want that for my apple crumbles and apple pies. I'm going to try and make an apple crumble soon, so I want some plain flour for that, and also some butter for cooking with, so it's a little bit cheaper than the butter I normally use, you know. Tomorrow I want to make some delicious sandwiches and possibly the day after as well. So I'm coming to get some salad. So I'll have salad and cheese slice probably. What's this one down here? That's £1.08. There's quite a lot in there, isn't there? This one's 94. I think I'm going to go for the bigger one because I want to get sandwiches 2 days running out of it for 2 of us. So I'm going to get that. Hey, I said I was getting bread. Now I found something in the reduced to clear other section, the other actual bakery section that's reduced to clear. This is a bake at home tiger bloomer. Apparently you put it in the oven for 8 minutes and it's done. Well, I could do half at my house and half at his house, you know. It was 162 originally, but now it is 76 pence. So I'm going to give it a go. I am rubbish. Oh my gosh, I cannot slice bread. It just comes out like doorstop wedges, big, thick at one end, skinny at the other. But I'm going to do my best. Oh, good. I seem to have found myself in the baking section. Look, they got little kits here, you know, little mixes that are ready mixed for you. So you just sort of follow the instructions. Madeira cake mix. I bet that's nice. Orange cake, £2.60. Rainbow cookie mix, £2. It's nice and simple to do, I should imagine. What's that one? Chocolate chunk cookie mix. Oh, you got all these cookie ones, different sorts. Rainbow cupcake kit, mermaid cupcake kit. Presumably it doesn't have actual mermaid in because that probably wouldn't taste very nice. Yeah, they've got quite a range. Oh, lemon drizzle, yum. I was talking to a friend the other day about wanting to learn to make crumbles for my apple crumbles because I've got a glut of baking apples, cooking apples, Bramleys, off a tree at the moment. And so I'm trying to think of things to do with it. And I'm not very adventurous. I've just been buying puff pastry ready rolled and that's been doing it. It's been making beautiful pies and I'm by no means fed up with them yet. However, I thought crumble might be a good idea. Somebody might have even suggested it in the comments actually. And I was chatting to a friend about it and she said, well, I just buy a ready-made mix, to be honest. Oh, there, crumble topping, there we are. Oh my god, I'm so tempted. The laziness is just kicking in, but oh, does that mean you don't have to add butter? Because you have to like rub in butter, don't you, to an actual crumble. I was having a look. It's plain flour, sugar and butter, I think. Sprinkle over fruit and bake. Oh, that's it, you just pour it over the thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Best before March 2026. Ooh. Oh, I'm tempted to get a few actually. Shall I do it? What if it's not very nice though? Oh, it probably will be. Well, my friend likes it. I'm going to be lazy. They've got an Aunt Bessie's version here. That's 95 pence. Oh, this is new territory for me. I'm going to try this. I'm excited. Yay. I literally didn't even know that was a thing until I had that chat the other day. It's very useful chatting to people. I want some ready salted crisps. Aha, as if by magic they have appeared. That's £1 ASDA's own, 6 in a packet. I'm just going to get one because I'm carrying stuff home in a rucksack today. Right, I don't know what to do with that now. It was in the way up there. Oh, I'll just pop it there a minute. Right, I have come to the tea and coffee section and I'm honing in on that one. £1.35. I've been using the decaf ASDA's own tea bags. A viewer recommended trying the shop's own. She said they were very good, and they are, honestly. I like these. I'll never go back to a premium brand unless they bring the prices down, comparable to this. So yeah, £1.35. In it goes. I'm just having a little nosy at the ground coffee just to see if there's any special offers happening. I notice now that Asda are doing their own decaf, which is really useful for me to know. I don't need any at the moment. It's £3.18, so it's very slightly cheaper than Tesco. Tesco's is £3.30. Looks a similar amount. That's my favourite one, really, Lavazza decaf. But £5.50, ooh, ouch. I'm heading towards the spices, the fresh ones, and herbs. I want ginger. Do we see any? Ooh, not sure. Yes, we do. They were hiding. Here they are. 87 pence, and on the recommendation of a viewer, I have finally decided the best place to store it is in the freezer and then grate it. It doesn't work with chopping from frozen. I grate it from frozen and put the rest back in the freezer for next time. Regular viewers of the channel will know that I've recently discovered and fallen in love with ready-made mash. However, they have got some mixed root veg mash here as well. That's £1.18, I think. Let's see what's in it, shall we? Potatoes, carrots, swede, parsnips, single cream, salted butter, salt, white pepper. Oh, that sounds all right, doesn't it? That's definitely something I would consider buying for a little bit of a change. Also, I guess it gives you an idea for making that yourself, you know, a mix of different root veggies all mashed up together, because I wouldn't have thought to do that. Oh, it wasn't on my list, but I've just seen the seitan. Nothing to do with the devil, don't worry. Temple of Satan, that sounds really dodgy. It's a vegetarian meat substitute, basically. Very delicious. It says it's chicken flavour. It's made of gluten, actually. It's very high in protein. Not suitable if you've got a gluten allergy, of course. £2.48 for a block like that. Oh, they do have them. I was looking for these. Look, your price is covered up. £1.98 for the cauldron sausages. That seems like quite a good price, actually. Oh, yummy. I'm going to get some of those. These are my favourite vegetarian sausages of all time. The fish that I bought in Tesco the other day went down a treat, and maybe I'll get some more. I am approaching the fish bit. I think it might be on the end here, or is this all salmon? No, we got a mixture. Here we go. Smoked bassa fillets. We both absolutely love this. It's £1.98 for 2 great big lumps like that. I did them in the air fryer in some foil. Oh, I should get some foil, actually. It wasn't on my list, but thinking about it, that's a good idea. Yeah, only £1.98 for 2 people's worth. Delicious. I want some cotton wool, whatever you call these, discs, pads. I'm very happy to say they're 72p. So I was looking at Mint Superdrug, and I'm sure they were a lot more expensive than that. I want to get my nail varnish off with something. It's all starting to chip. Look, I've been picking at it, but and chunks of it have been falling off. But yeah, I want to do it properly. And I looked in the cupboard and they were all gone. So now we are stocked up again. I'm just looking at all the bin liners things, and it's reminded me that this week, the day after bin day, somebody's collected all the wheelie bins out of our street, and I mean food waste and nappy bins now, because all the other ones went already before, and I don't know what I'm going to put my food waste out now, so I'm going to have to ring the council tomorrow. But I'm filming this on bank holiday, so yeah, that reminded me I don't need any bin liners. I just need a food waste bin to put outside my house. I was hoping there'd be foil there, but there wasn't. That's why I went there. Yeah, I don't want to put my food waste out in a bag on the street in case a rodent comes. I found the foil. There's a variety of it. There's an extra cheap one down there. Look, £1.20 for 20 metres. I'm tempted to give it a go, because I could use the old box that the other one's in and, you know, use the serrated edge on that for cutting it. Just refill it with that. Looks like quite a lot. It's £1.20. Let's try it then, shall we? So that, oh, it does look funny. I do think it looks rather comical. I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I should be a grave digger from a couple of centuries back or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's big and it keeps the sun off. The only problem with it is, if the wind blows sort of from that angle, it goes whoosh. And if it blows from the other angle, it goes whoosh. So I think I need to get some wire in it, honestly. That's a late night with videos on job, you know, these chatty vlogs that are good for listening to. That's the sort of time I would spend doing that, yes, once all the other jobs are done for the day. But anyway, I'm very pleased with it. £2 down from £8. I didn't mean to vlog going into Peacocks. It was really like spontaneous. I didn't have a proper camera with me. I did a couple of clips on my phone. It was banging loud music. And I was thinking, will I vlog this? And I thought, oh, maybe I'll just take a couple of clips. And then I thought, yeah, I will include it in the vlog. So it was kind of put together retrospectively. So yeah, these would have been £2.50, except now the new stocking is retailing at whatever I said in the clip, was it £3? But I got it for £1.25, and these are the type of hair bobbles that I like. They're nice and soft. They're not scaggy. They're not going to catch your hair and pull it. And yeah, just perfect for me. And I rarely seem to see them. I tend to buy them abroad, like in sort of discount stores abroad, like in Spain or in Greece or somewhere on holiday, you know, which I haven't done for a while. So the ones I had were getting a bit overstretched and losing their elasticity. Something else I didn't vlog, I popped into M&S one day and I thought I'll just grab some caster sugar. I thought, oh, I won't bother putting it in the shopping vlog because I got caster sugar already in this vlog and people probably won't be interested. But I did get some. It was from M&S and it was a lot more expensive. I can't remember off the top of my head now how much. Oh no, I got the receipt. Hang on, I'll go get the receipt. I got the receipt. Okay, it was £2.25 for the caster sugar, but I think it was a bigger packet than the one I bought from B&M for £1. I also got a tin of custard, which pained me at £1.50, but I really wanted to make my boyfriend an apple pie at his house the next day, and I wanted to serve it with custard because I know that's his favourite thing to have apple pie with. He prefers it even to cream. Well, I mean, I would go for double cream every time, but each to their own, so I really wanted to just do that. So that came to £3.75 in M&S. Now, you probably want to know how much I spent this week, but
But just quickly, before I say that, I just want to say thank you to Caroline. She's made a little donation to the channel for me to buy some Parma violets, because apparently love hearts are quite good for bringing up trapped wind, which is a problem I have, which I have shared on my other channel. So she said try love hearts, and I have tried love hearts. I got some from a wedding the other day. There was some lying around, so I gave them a little sample, and yes, I can testify they help to bring up the wind. But I don't really like them, to be honest, because they're so acidic. But I do like Parma violets, so she sent me a little bit of money and said treat yourself to some Parma violets. So I will do. Thank you very much to Caroline for that. Most appreciated. Now then, the tot up. In B&M, I spent £14.50 because it did include that beer. Peacocks spent £3.25. In Tesco, this was the biggest one, £47.54. In ASDA, I spent £19.34. In M&S, £3.75, so that came to £88.38. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give the video a like if you happen to like it, if you'd like to help support this channel. If it says hype this video, oh, I wouldn't half appreciate it if you would hype the video. It's a new thing that seems to have come into YouTube, helps place small channels on a leaderboard somewhere, can potentially help us to be discovered by new viewers, basically. That's the idea of it. So that would be great if you fancy doing that, if you can figure out how to do it. It'll pop up on your screen or it won't. That's what I've found anyway. Yeah, I've got another channel. This is my second channel. My main channel is called Planet Imo. I'll link that in the bottom half of the end screen and the video description in case you want to check out my daily life doings here in South Wales. And yeah, I'll pop some more videos from this channel on the top of the end screen in case you'd like to watch some more shopping videos from me. This channel is entirely devoted to shopping and all things shopping, mostly food, but I do have retail therapy days as well when I go out and browse and buy a few bits and bobs. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks again for watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!